Alrighty, well, welcome. My name is Louie, and today I'm going to take you guys through a quest, I guess, on Lord of the Rings, the card game, which is a living card game by Fantasy Flight Games. And I've never done one of these before, so this is my first. And what I thought I would do is just pretty much go through a quest. This is, if you're wondering what I'm playing on, um, it's known as Octagon or I think it's the OCTGN. You can download it online. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing through the Road to Rivendell scenario. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of get set up right here. And essentially this is my dwarf deck. It's a solo dwarf deck, and I will be essentially trying to get as many dwarfs out. I hope that this gives a pretty good view of the dwarf synergy. It's comprised obviously of the three spheres, with tactics through Thalin, lore through Biffer, and leadership through Dane. And so this is kind of my dwarf deck, and essentially what I've got is um, just about every card in here is dwarf. There's only a few cards. I do have 51 cards in my deck. The one card that pushes me above 50 is one Protector of Lorien. And you may say, well, that has nothing to do with the dwarf synergy, and it's only one copy. I put one copy in there just because I really like the card, and I've played with this deck for a couple months, and you'd be surprised how often not only do you draw it, and it comes in handy. So I left it in there. The rest of the cards, I've got obviously the basics with Sneak Attack, Steward of Gondor, as well as Feint. But apart from those three cards, the fourth card, Protector of Lorien, the rest of these are dwarf. So dwarf synergy all the way. So that's kind of the aim of the deck, where I'm coming from. So hopefully you'll see that as I play it. So let me go ahead and set up here. I've got my threat started at 27. Let me shuffle my deck a couple of times. And draw a mini. Alright, so looking at my starting hand, I'm going to mulligan. Even though I've got the Steward and Darren, I think I'm going to mulligan. Alright, and that's a little bit better. That's not much better. I do have the Legacy of Durin, which is a big deal, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So now I'm going to do quest setup. So I'm going to get Arwen and Domiel. We're still escorting her to her father, Elrond, and so I'm going to get her out of the encounter deck. She should be the first card, and she is. And I'm going to go to close and shuffle, and I'm going to shuffle one more time. I think that's everything for setup. Yep. Oh, and reveal one card from the encounter deck per player, add that to the staging area. So let me go ahead and reveal my one card. And it's going to be a Turbulent Waters. Fabulous. Alright, so now we're going to begin the round. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And that's actually a Welcome Sight. And I'm going to gain a resource. So all my heroes have resources. Now let us go to planning. So to start us off, I'm going to go ahead and pay one from Biffer to play Legacy of Durin on Biffer. And so now Legacy of Durin is going to help me with my card draw. Essentially, it's going to help me kind of go through my deck every time I play a dwarf character. So that's going to be nice to get to draw a card. So I'm going to use Biffer's ability right now. I'm going to use it off of Dane and to Biffer. And that's going to allow me to pay for this Record Keeper. So he comes in play, Legacy of Durin triggers, I get to draw a card. Okay, some more dwarf action. Alrighty, so now we're going to go to questing. So I will quest with these four. So that's going to be 3 willpower because of Dane's ability, plus 2 more, which is 5. Arwen gives me 2, so that's going to be 7, and Erebor Record Keeper is going to give me 2 more, so it's going to give me 9. I'm going to make a note of that down here. And Arwen's ability says, after Arwen and Domiel exhaust, choose a hero, add 1 resource to that hero's resource pool. So I will add 1 to Biffer. So that's kind of nice with her ability. Definitely like it. Alright, so we got 9, so now we're going to reveal cards from, or 1 encounter card. And it's going to be a Followed by Night. When revealed, the first player chooses 1, deals 1 damage to all allies in play, and Followed by Night gains Surge, or all enemies who engage with players make an immediate attack if able. Well, I definitely am going to go with the second one. I have no enemies engaged with me, and it says if able, so I can choose it even if I have no enemies engaged with me, and I'm done with that. So now I compare my willpower, which is 9, to 3, so I'm going to make 6 progress. So, very good start to this quest. I'm actually a little lucky. And if I travel here, let's see, players can optionally engage enemies. That's actually fine, so I'm going to go ahead and travel here. It gets rid of that 3 threat. So, I would do encounter, but I have nothing to encounter. Combat, no enemies to fight or attack me. So, refresh. So, everybody's going to ready. And my threat's going to go up 1. And I'm going to press this play to kind of keep track of my rounds. And draw a card. So we start next round, draw a card. I don't want that to gain a resource, so we'll do resources. Oh, how am I going to do this? Let me use Biffer's ability once again on Dane. And put it on Biffer. And let me go ahead and pay 3 to bring out the Map Maker. So once again, Legacy of Durin's ability triggers. I draw a card. And Sneak Attack, don't know how valuable it is. That's going to be right now, but hopefully here in the future it will be. And I'm going to, I don't know what I want to do with you yet. Yeah, let me go ahead and, well, I've got the Kazads. I think I'm gonna hold off and kind of see where this game goes before I begin to throw tactics attachments. Alright, so we're gonna go to quest phase, so I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, do everybody again. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So once again, make a note. And Arwen's ability triggers, I'm gonna put a resource on Biffer. Alright, and we'll reveal a card. Oh boy. So, the Black Uryx, first player must choose and discard attachment from a questing character. Unfortunately, Biffer is a questing character, so I will lose my Legacy of Durin. So, bye. So, that's it. So, I've got 2 threat to my 11, so I'm going to make 9 progress. So, 2 of them are going to go here. And that's going to get rid of that. Yep. And that's essentially 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I did something very stupid. Forgive me for that. I did not even reveal 1B. So that's okay because it has nothing on it, which I knew, but I forgot to reveal it, so my bad. But you can go ahead and pretend that these 13 progress tokens, I wonder if I can move all of them. Let's see. Nope, I can't just move all of them. So, anyway, you're just, yeah, I can take these off. My bad. I believe I had 13 on there. Let me check this here. Oh, it doesn't give me a total. Okay, well, I had... Let's see, I had, from the very first round, I had 9 willpower to 3, so I made 6 progress here. Then I made 9, but 2 of them went on this, so 7, 13. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Obviously, I'll go back through and make sure, but for now, it's 13. We do engagement. He's not going to engage me. Oh, and Fallon's ability, forgot to trigger it. He was revealed, so he's going to get damage. Always, for some reason, forget that. If he engages me, let's see, it's going to be 2, 3 attack. Dane can defend it, but I won't have anyone to attack back with. Decisions. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to hold off and leave him there. Yeah, I'm going to hold off and leave him there. So, yep, he doesn't optionally engage me. Well, he doesn't engage me. I'm not going to optionally engage him. So no combat and refresh. So increase my threat by 1. Everybody readies, and we progress to the next round. Alright, draw a card. And resources. So, now I've got to think a little bit differently that I don't have the Legacy of Durin anymore. Let me go ahead and I'm going to just drag that resource over. You get the idea with Biffers. And I'm going to pay 3 to bring out Bomber. And you know what? I'm going to do this. This is going to look weird, but that's okay. I'm going to put a Dwarf Axe on Bomber. And the Dwarf Axe is attached to a dwarf character. It is restricted, and then attached character is going to get +1. So right now, Bomber is, punching for 1 attack, but the response is what I'm really getting at with the Dwarf Axe. After a character attacks, deal 1 damage to the defending enemy. So guys like this, I don't have to worry about their defense. I can just deal damage to it and kill it. And so that's kind of the combo with Thalin and the Dwarf Axe, is I can just attach Dwarf Axe to just about any dwarf ally except for the record keepers, because they can't attack or defend. So pretty good shape there. So let's continue. So we're going to do questing. So exhaust you guys again. Hopefully I don't get another. Oh, if I get another enemy, well, I don't have to engage him this round. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll keep pressing through here. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, how do I have 12? Okay, maybe I miscounted last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I miscounted that time. So still got 11. R1's ability is going to trigger. I'll put that resource on Biffer. Anybody else's ability? Don't think so. Okay, so encounter. Ruined Road. Response after you travel to Ruined Road. The first player places 2 progress tokens on it or readies one hero he controls. I'm not too worried about it. It's only 1 threat. So, anyway, we've got 3 threat to 11. So that's going to give me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's going to give me enough to clear it. So now I'm going to reveal 2A. I'm not going to forget to do 2A. So we got some more awesome text. And now straight to 2B. So 7 progress. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Goblin Gate and add it to the staging area. If able, then if there's no active location, Goblin Gate becomes the active location. So I have not revealed it, so let me look at all cards. Let's see, Goblin Gates all the way, way down at the bottom. And it becomes the active location because I don't have one. So I'm going to close and shuffle. Sweet, I think. And now we're going to go to fighting. And essentially the Goblin Gate is going to be, while Goblin Gate is active location, the first enemy revealed from the encounter deck gains ambush. And the ambush mechanic, if you haven't played this quest, essentially if a enemy gets revealed that has the keyword ambush on it, it makes an immediate engagement check with that player. And when it makes an immediate engagement check with you, it doesn't attack you right away unless it tells you to. But what it will do is essentially just engage with you right away. So it's going to attack you in the combat, but not during not right off the get-go. But the Goblin Gate says if that enemy engages a player, it makes an immediate attack, and then it says deal and resolve a shadow card. So not very nice. Alright, so now we're going to do encounter. I can't travel anywhere. So if we go here, I think I'm going to go ahead and optionally engage these guys. Okay, so he gets a shadow card. Pink. And we'll exhaust Dane. He's got 3 defense. And he'll defend the Black Uruks attack. So let's reveal the shadow card. And attacking enemy gets +1, +2. If mountain location is active, it's not. So his attack gets boosted to 4. So Dane gets a damage. And it is now my turn to attack. Actually, let me page that down so that way you can tell it's a shadow card. And I'm going to tackle Bomber. Bomber's got 1 attack to 3 defense, does no damage, but after attached character attacks, deal 1 damage to the enemy. So I will deal damage. which means 2 hit points, 2 damage. He dead. Alright, so that's going to lead me to refresh, increase, and we'll go to the next round. I think. Yes. Alright, that's a welcome sight. So, resources. And obviously, you know, my first order of business. Actually, I may hold on to that because. Oh, no, not a progress. There we go. Just because I have no dwarves, and if another one of those black Urks come out, or I think it's Goblin Raiders, Orc Raiders maybe, I don't want them removing more attachments from him, even though this would be gone, but oh well. So, since I'm getting a lot of event cards, I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw this resource over here. And we're going to quest. And her ability is going to trigger, and this way, if a Bitter Winds comes out, Biffer will keep at least one resource. Kind of stinks because Thalen's right there at 3, but oh well. And the first enemy engaged will have ambush. That means he'll make an engagement check and potentially attack me. And we need 7. So let's see what we get. Alright, the Corbane, they're going to get damaged. And Surge. Love Surge. Oh, and sorry, my bad. I just did that completely wrong. The Corbane are actually going to gain ambush, which means they're going to do an engagement check with me. 35 to 30, they're not going to engage me, actually. So that's only the first enemy. Okay, if that enemy engages a player, it makes an immediate attack. So this next one, this is the Surge, has the keyword ambush, but he's not going to be part of the Goblin Gate. He's not going to make an immediate attack. That was this one. So he's going to engage with me, because his engagement costs 27, my threat's 30. It's going to engage me. He does get a damage, which is exciting. And he's going to deal 2 damage to a character I control. So I will deal that to Thalen. Alright, well, let's compare threats. So 2 to 3 to my 11. I think I had 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so, and I can discard more if I want. Do I want to do that because of his ability? Let's see. Would I complete it this round? Let's see. I need 11 progress. I would need to discard 3 resources. Nah, not worth it. Let's just leave it as it is. So 11 to 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. See ya. And travel. Yeah, I'll go ahead and travel. So that's gonna. I'm gonna. Ooh, I could choose to ready someone. Ready a hero. If I readied you, you 2 combined would give me 3 attack, which would only deal damage, and I wouldn't be able to kill it even with the Rivendell axe. So I don't think I want to do that. So I think I'm just going to put 2 progress seconds on it. Oops. Alright. So now we do engagement. I could optionally engage the Corbane, but I don't have any way of canceling wind revealed effects, so his ability in the middle is not really doing any, not really affecting me. And I'm okay with the 2 threat, to be honest. So Shadow card, Dane, oops, it's going to attack, and reveal, or defend, excuse me. And if the attack is undefended, it's not. So 2 to 3 defense, nothing bad happens. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure I can do this. Yes, dwarf character. I'm going to go ahead and play one of my Kazads. And we use that to beef up Bomber's attack by 3. So he's going to have 4 total attack. he's going to attack him with 4. So 4, and he's going to deal 2 damage. And his response is going to kick in. Deals another damage. He did. Alright, and refresh. Increase my threat. Proceed to the next round. I get to draw a card and lovely resources. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start off by playing Handy Legacy of Durin. It's going to cost me 1. And we'll go ahead and play another Map Maker. Cost me 3. Draw a card. I can't play you. And since we're beefing up Bomber these days, we'll go ahead and pay 2 more. Oh, this is a Dwarf Hero. I will not be able to do that. Oops, so he had 4 resources on him. So I'll go ahead and use Biffer's ability on for Thalin. Actually, no. I'm not going to. I will, however, go ahead and I'll use it from Dane. That's it. Alright, so questing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. Alrighty, and either way I slice it, if I put it on Biffer, I'm taking a chance. If I put it on Thalin, I'm guaranteed. That's a tough one. Take a chance, throw it on Biffer. Card. Alright, I like this card. So, followed by the Knight, first player's going to choose 1, deal damage to each ally in play. Don't think so. Or all enemies engaged with players are going to make an immediate attack if able. We'll take that one. So, we're dealing with 2 to my 13. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Make it to the next round. Oops. Well, so now we reveal this one. Once again, some nice flavor text. And the last stage, when revealed, reveal 1 card from the encounter deck per player and add it to the staging area. Characters cannot be healed. It's a good thing I have no healing effects. If the players defeat the stage, they've won the game. So I'm going to reveal 1 card per player. Okay, and I'm going to deal damage to it. Oh, and this... Okay, and just so you know, this has been interpreted, I think, differently by some people. I've seen people play it both ways. The way I see it is the rulebook, when it talks about the quest phase, when you commit characters to the quest, the rulebook actually states at the very end of the quest phase part, is characters are considered committed to the quest until the end of the quest phase. So how this worked was I committed all these guys to the quest, okay? I revealed cards, I put progress tokens because I successfully quested, and immediately these cards got triggered. Okay, I hit my progress token max, so I immediately go to the next stage. So right now I'm still in the quest phase, and so since I'm still in the quest phase, these guys are still committed to the quest, which means Thalin's ability is still a go. Okay, so in my mind right now, that's the way I'm playing it. So if you're wondering how can he do what he's doing, that's because I still think these characters are still committed to the quest. Even though we've already made progress tokens, the rulebook says nothing about as soon as you place progress tokens on locations in the active quest card that, characters are considered to no longer be committed to the quest. It says at the end of the quest phase. I'm still in the quest phase right now. So Thalin's ability is still going to kick in. Just saying. If you disagree, let me know why. Please, gently. That would be nice. So we're done with that. So now we're going to travel. Nothing to travel to. Engagement. These guys still don't engage me. And I'm not going to optionally engage them. But these guys are. So he's going to engage me. He gets a shadow. And Dane, once again. And actually, just to go back in time a little bit, I am going to optionally engage the Crebain. And they have a higher cost, so they actually get that card. And there. So before I did anything, and I will defend it like this, so there. So deal 1 damage to each ally in play. Oh boy. So 1 damage. He dies. 1 damage. 1 damage. Oh, each ally. Sorry. My bad. Alright, and 2 to 3. Good to go. And I think I'm going to leave this one go undefended. 0 attack, so hopefully it's nothing too evil. And it's nothing. Cool deal. So 0 damage. Alright, well now I'm going to have Biffer attack, or Bomber attack. He's got 1 to defense. Who cares, because the Dwarf Elf Axe is going to deal damage to him anyway. And he did. Alright. They stay engaged. And raise my threat. Next round. Draw a card. Oh, that stinks. Oops. Resource. Yep, so now I wish I'd let them accumulate, even though I'm still going to be able to play them. I probably will use sneak attack. But I'm not going to play anything. I want to see if I can clear this thing right now this round. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the quest phase. I'm going to play sneak attack. And actually I'm going to go ahead and use Biffer's ability, by the way, on Thalin. Play sneak attack. And play him. And the reason is because he's got 3 willpower with Dane, which is very nice. Alright, so we will go ahead. Since I'm near death, I'm not going to commit Arwen, or since she's near death, excuse me, I'm not going to commit Arwen, just in case the Sleeping Sentry comes out, or maybe something else that I don't remember. So now I'm going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not too shabby. So, a card from the encounter deck. Yay me. Damage for Thalin's ability. And we've got 2 to 12. I can take action, so I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to use Longbeard Mapmaker, one of them. I don't need to use both. I can spend 1 lore resource to give Longbeard Mapmaker plus 1 willpower to the end of the phase. So I will spend, let's see, I need 12. I'm going to need 14, so I'll spend 2. So that boosts me to 14. So 2. I'm going to need 15. I don't know where my math's coming from today, but it's not been good. 15, excuse me. So I've got 2 right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, there you have it. We've completed. So if I wanted to tally up my score, let's see. I had 5 rounds. I'm in my 6th round, so we only tally in the refresh phase. I haven't made it to the refresh yet. So essentially I made 5 rounds, so that's 50 points. Plus my 32 is going to give me 82. 1 damage here, so that's 83. 2 damage here, 84 and 85. So 85 was my score for this Road to Rivendell quest. So I hope this gives you a pretty good idea of how my deck works. It's a really good solo deck. I have played it multiple times in 2, 3, 4 player games. It's really good 2-player, especially if the other player has some dwarves, especially if they're using the Spirit Sphere. They're able to use Dwalin and Sigil Minor potentially, as well as Ever My Heart Rises, which is a really good card, or even Untroubled by Darkness, which is a pretty good event card for dwarfs. So I hope this gives you a pretty good idea of how my deck works. Like I said, feel free to comment below anything you saw that I messed up. That would be awesome. Some feedback would be great. And if anybody out there would like to potentially play a multiplayer game with me on Octagon, shoot me up. You can send me a message through Board Game Geek. If you guys ever keep track of Cardboard of the Rings, it's a podcast on this game here. They have a Facebook page. I'm on there quite a bit. You could message me that way. You could also message through obviously YouTube as well as Fantasy Flight's website, and so maybe we can get something going. But anyway, that's my deck, and so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.